or gritty roles like the homeless mom in Hiding in Plain Sight? How did interviewing real women change your performance in that one?
It's still one of the most touching experiences I've had as an actor, to be honest with you. I knew in order to do justice to homeless people and homeless women around the world and in our country in particular, I needed to talk to them. I needed to know their stories. I needed to know their journey and how they got to where they were. And so there's a local facility that provides for homeless people and helps them get back on their feet and educates them. And it's called Dallas Life. And so I reached out to Dallas Life and I said, this is what I'm doing. I'm working on this film and I was in a lead roles, and I knew I had a lot of on camera time, and I wanted to make sure that the audiences could connect with the character and understand their journey because I think sometimes people see someone on the street and they think, "Oh, that bum, that person needs to get a job." That person's a slacker or whatever. And the premise of our story was that my husband had lost his job and he had gone to SMU. He had a degree, he had a fabulous career. He lost his job and our family was living in the car. So I wanted the audiences to know that it's not just people who don't apply themselves and people who are on drugs and people who are bums, so to speak, everyday people. And it's becoming more common. And so in order to do that justice, I went to Dallas Life. I interviewed with 5 different women from all walks of life that found themselves there, and I went in, very I didn't go in as actress Gwendolyn. I didn't want to make them feel any sort of uneasiness about what I was doing or make them feel like they were being used in any sort of way. I wanted them to understand that I wanna share your story so that other people understand, so other people can help, and, it was really touching, and I heard some things that it was so hard to hear, and you wouldn't want anyone that ever to have to live through something like that, but I was so grateful to God that they were at Dallas Life and that they were, getting help and they were getting an education so that I knew one day they were going to find a way to get out of there and they were going to move forward and they would probably be able to help other people, which that organization is well known for. So it was very touching to interview with these women and I really did everything I could to do their story justice.